strength is yours.
Take care of your enemies.
There's a flight recorder nearby. I could add it to the collection at the Grove. Frost will hurt it.
This is Romeo requesting status update. Flight 41, you need to adjust your course to avoid the swarm. Can you respond? Over. Flight 41, please acknowledge. My sensors are showing their cabins depressurized. I think the crew's gone and they're on autopilot. Flight 41's a ghost flight.
Whatever happened to the people on that plane? They weren't there to respond. There must be another flight recorder transmitting a signal. Maybe I can track it down. Shock could do a lot of damage. machine can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit. Time's up.
You okay? The Outlander!
To arms!
Ragala!
That'll scar, that will.
I can keep going. definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind. The machine riders from before. The ones who were racing. Wonder what they're up to.
I won the race. Pay up.
You threw.
Riding machines, huh?
Hey, squad. We got someone with a death wish here.
Whoa. Look at that hair. What?
Someone get a little lost in the desert?
Hey, what's that thing the Easterners keep saying we do?
Oh, yeah. We all drink blood here, right? Maybe we should drink yours.
You can try.
Is that a challenge?
Cool your blaze, Josek. Don't think you want to test your luck with a soldier that took down the bulwark. We have no business with you, Outlander. I think we all had our fun. Road's right over there.
Those machines used to be Regalas. But you don't look like holdouts to me. Who are you? How'd you get these mounts?
Around here, you want something, you race for it. You cross that finish line first, I'll answer any questions you have.
Aloy, you got a mount?
Race is full.
Actually, I think a spot just opened up.
All right. What are the rules?
Don't die.
This ought to be good.
Shut up, Pekka.
This way, fresh meat. Let's get you that mount. I see you carry a bow.
Against the other racers?
They will if you don't. Makes it worth something. You could test run the track if you want to. Just let me know when you're ready for that.
I'm ready when you...
See you on the other.
Yeah, let's go! It's gotta be finished! Yeah!
Seen that coming. Falling behind there, fresh meat.
Gotcha! Hey! Didn't think you had it in you. Gonna bring you down!
Join the view, Aloy.
Come back here!
Do better than that, Aloy.
Surprise!
She did not just get ahead of
now!
Stones, fresh meat.
Woo-hoo!
Almost.
Looks like the 10 weren't with you on that race.
I'm ready when you are.
See.
You like that?
Nice shot, fresh meat! Surprise!
Hey, get back here!
Getting bold!
Right past me.
Ha! Didn't see that coming, did ya?
Gotcha!
Last one.
Gotcha now!
She got me!
Gonna bring you down!
Someone's having fun.
Gotcha!
You like that? Surprise!
Gotcha!
Till I catch up.
Yes!
Like that?
I did it!
Here. Your prize for winning the race. You earned it.
I think you owe me some answers.
Name's Ata. As for how we got these mounts, most of us here used to be rebels. Joined Regala's army thinking we'd get a chance to fight in a real war against the Karja. Instead, Regala slaughtered our own in cold blood, Baron Light. When we made it back to camp, we snuck out on our mounts and never looked back. Been racing the clan lands ever since. Decided we were better off on our own. No rules, no chiefs. Just the speed of our mounts and the taste of blood.
Doesn't sound too bad, I guess. Where's your quiet friend? The one with the mask. He didn't join the race.
He gave up his spot so you could join. Probably for the best.
What makes you say that?
That one hasn't lost a single race. Doubt you would have gotten your answers if he stuck around.
Maybe.
You know, Hax found a spot to set up a race at the farthest end of lowland territory, right by the beach. Make your way there, Maybe there'll be a spot waiting for you.
If I'm in the area, I'll think about it.
Aloy, you here to join the race?
Ready to glide in?
Yeah, like this? Oh,
You're not waving a hammer around, Erend. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy!
Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Kotallo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay. Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest. I wonder what it's like, being in space.
It sounds very...
Hey,
Hey,
a nice place.
well, it's...
Right. It is a lot to... But...
right. I see Varl.
It doesn't look as... granted, a lot of them are bad. I'm still trying to... I never really... And now I make some...
Take... How are you settling?
I don't know who makes them more...
What about the Vanguard?
I sense... I doubt of...
So,
He's, I thought his people were supposed to be...
you shouldn't...
Yeah.
I guess you...
Yeah, I'm not gonna... I thought he'd eaten too many... Yeah, but I've gotten... I just wish that...
Yeah. So,
I'm more like rushed, only cards are... But it seemed like...
I better go.
Right.
Wow, this...
Yeah, and Gaia played with the focuses you gave us. We'll be, learn, and if you need us.
Got it.
I wanted to pay my respect. Told him I'd never... He said a warrior For a second, I thought I was talking. Never thought of...
Think you can hold...
We'll be fine.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
That sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Looks like Erend and Katalo moved their stuff in.
But they helped bring part of it back in Sobek's time.
That's...
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access. Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. Regala's attack at the embassy. The marshals ambushed and surrounded, killed one by one. Reminds me of the massacre at the Proving. Back in the Sacred Lands. So many lives wasted. And for what? I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the subfunctions, defeat Forzineth, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud. My old spear. Rust helped me make it when I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here.
So this Hephaestus, he's like, Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah. A very angry one.
That's like my Uncle Laurent. Man didn't smile a day in life and would box your ears if you messed with his forge.
Aloy. It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. What are you looking at up?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols, so I thought this Hephaestus.
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power.
Now that you know who it is,
I'll admit, I find them vulnerable.
for now.
I will leave. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
What do you think of our...
They seem eager to fight. Though farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
She seemed pretty effective when she took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting.
You said the Bulwark was your home.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna...
Fine. As you wish. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished Tekote. I fought by his side again and led my squad on a danger. It was I who opened the gate from the east side.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcome.
Then why'd you leave? Why did you leave the Sky Club?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believe I was too blind, fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, never occurred to him that I had no interest.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his... After our victory at Barren Light, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like... Even though he knew perfectly well, It was exile. Guised. So I became a
I'm sorry you had...
I am not. Though it pains...
When we were at the the wings of the Ten, what does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on end. For us to imitate this feat and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. The feeling of freedom.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you...
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped... There was little...
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal.
Indeed.
I should go. Feel free.
I will. May the Ten...
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
The old ones created so many wonderful inventions to help others. To help the planet. Technology really can be an amazing thing.
That still keeps a mind of its own and decides to kill everyone.
You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you?
Only for you.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Eleuthia frequency.
Eleuthia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old-world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
The coming battle won't be easy.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Far Zenith's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
Where have I seen this before?
Oh, looks like I can open that door now. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad.
Ah, there it is.
It's
There she is.
You ready to head?
Let's go.
Look at us. Through. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Vermin.
What is that?
What the hell?
Well, that takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith. Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. Turning into an icicle out here. Whatever the rebels did, it took down our shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is. Better fill up while I can.
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
Forge's breath.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend. Something's holding up.
All right, she who sees the unseen.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called... the Asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go. There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the Proving Lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe. Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up. All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well,
Find anything
knowing
that might tell us
Zenith,
what the asset is?
probably discovering him. I don't think so. This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
The control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
$236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Nothing.
$236 containers in storage.
How about this?
Empty again.
236 containers in storage.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone. Here it comes! I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots. Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? Hasid's eating at its armor. That thing's quick. I'm still in this fight. There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Go on, Aloy. Erend needs you.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Erend stays in cover.
Aloy!
Erend!
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
That doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Erend. Erend, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Chip, stay put.
Let's get
I'll
into
see what I can
this.
do.
Live, the second you need me, I'm there.
Oh!
Come on.
Oh, that helps.
Aloy, get out of there! Aloy, you need this! Ah! Watch yourself! We need you, remember?
There, let the acid do its job.
Boy, did you pick the wrong button. This thing needs melting down. You got its weak spot. Take this and take him down. Get some blood plug. That's
Pain subsiding.
Oh, look at that thing fizzing away. Hey, you want to fight the Vanguard? You need help, Aloy? Hit it again. Oh, I heard that grunt from here. Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all. No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay. Errand?
Huh? I mean, why wouldn't...
Because there's two of me.
There's two of you now. At least you...
I would... Did you...
No, you...
What?
I reminded me, thought he went up. It ended.
What are you working...
I'm still... Those two. But to be honest, all the little symbols. But I'll get up.
I have to get...
Don't go caught.
Yeah, you mean, but isn't guess this
little?
Varl's
maybe. So...
Yes, but Varl...
Yeah. You've...
A few were. You must have made...
So you've been...
Yes, including their demise, and... I was past, but...
You said...
Varl mentioned she was hurt.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she looks like she's...
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together... She helped me, and it's not easy.
That's good to hear. I see you.
Gaia did so we could regain... nurture that it does...
What else have you been up to?
I wanted to imagine and found in a way as well as our...
That's why we... Learn anything in...
There's been much to read up on. It's hard to imagine that I used to be but everything Gaia...
Yeah. Did Gaia...
She did. To think that it is... and heartbreaking.
So, how does a tribe like the warriors like...
By holding when our fields bloomed aplenty, but Plainsong's dishes provided... In the end, the Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with, in exchange, a veteran, to train the Utaru in... This custom was... But some veterans...
I've been meaning to ask. You didn't...
That's what happened. When the Karja invaded the Utaru, they burned those who were to
be sacrificed.
I was helped. The chorus was others, and while...
I need to get...
May the...
Where'd Kotallo go?
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So Far Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so... the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities, so they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus, infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed. outside the facility.
Bane is dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eleuthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eleuthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location! Of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
I'm telling you, the old ones put blades on their...
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get. Hey, Gaia. Me again.
Welcome back.
So, told her to talk to you. She's...
What were you...
I don't know. And...
It is true. However, it is also worth emboldened her.
I guess so.
Give her time.
How's Katal?
I have detected that in an effort to remedy this, I believe he will want to
a solution?
Zoe has been studying in an effort to... Without the I am unfortunate. However, Zoe...
Well... Varl and Zoe...
Indeed. Zoe discovered references to... She appreciated and encouraged Varl.
And how did that...
I believe they have...
How's...
He is becoming increasingly
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, he has given repeated assurance.
Well, good thing we have... So this... It was meant to oversee the...
For the low... Had humans received their education, they would have then been... As that never...
Until Mon... So I guess this room was meant to keep...
Yes. To observe... It may be possible to... Should you find and...
I'll keep a lookout. So the Hades Proving Lab, it used to be a Pharaoh research...
Yes. The facility was used to... It appears to have been...
I guess it was... He wanted viruses. So, a while back, I discovered another AI there. One not... It was created to oversee operations for a... And it spent the last 1,000 years. I'm guessing...
No. An effort by its creator.
Any chance?
I have already attempted given its previous experience with... I imagine it is
Right. Well, that's too bad. The processor ether was a memorial to something called the... Do you know...
My knowledge of However, climate data indicates such conditions would see an increase in dust storm.
But they wouldn't have built a museum, so I get...
Yes, levels in the
Any idea how it got...
During the Pharaoh Plague, as automated it is possible the vehicle...
So they fought against the Pharaoh until the mountain was blasted. When we were at the facility, there were records that said Far Zenith were... I know they traded there, but...
At this point, perhaps at one time, necessitating, as their goals evolve.
So they got more selfish as the risk... So I...
Yeah, it may... Should...
I'll... Gaia?
Her presence is interwoven with we exchanged. It was the first listening to...
Your friend?
Yes, though I am...
Thanks, Gaia. So, the all working to... What was it like?
Person, resource within Elizabeth. She said it to aid in...
What were they like?
Scare achievement. Goodbye.
Pam, Wumpata!
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something.
More like someone.
Well, you're the one that helped me
Hey.
find it.
Nothing some rescue. Are you okay?
Just
Fair enough.
looks like I was wrong. Their ship didn't explode on its way to.
And we guessed, but still.
I couldn't.
Won't.
That's. Looks like I was wrong. Their.
And we guessed it, but still.
I couldn't.
Won't stop.
That's. How's.
I tried explaining. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees.
I'm guessing Talana.
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Ahmad
Whatever it was, she didn't.
must be quite.
I guess she'll tell us when. How's.
And we all have our difficult, but I'm hoping Oseram
How's everyone?
just taking it.
I see everyone's.
Zoe's planning on says a home should always. I asked Aaron.
Still, it's not a. So.
Yes, training. Look, she reads glyphs faster.
Of course. You guys reading something?
We just finished going and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine without the knowledge.
Thanks to.
Yeah, the world.
No.
And they became.
It's good to.
I've actually been to thank her for helping. Something from the old. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really.
Maybe Gaia can help you. I should get back.
I'll keep an.
Okay.
There is something it's about the land.
You said you wanted.
I think there's once again provide plan. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. If we deliver it to the land.
That's great.
It may be. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus. Gaia showed me a way. We need components called machines similar.
You mean Grimhorns?
Yes.
So, then use them to adapt the reboot code into some.
If all goes well. But.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy.
I'll let you.
Good.
I see you, champion. Sit. There's a tall neck south of here that's been acting twitchy. Something's wrong with it, but I'm not sure what. Might be smart to stay alert if you run into it.
Good to know. Whatever's wrong with that tall neck, if I can override it,
You shouldn't miss this
it'll give
chance
me
to
useful
trade.
data on the surrounding area. I should check it out. can help here.
Goodness.
Something's up. not giving up. There's no ammo for this.
May Regala's campaign come to a swift, I guess the tribute they paid doesn't hurt.
Outlander.
You can rest your feet and blade.
Frost isn't gonna do much. Oh, not happy to see me? A Ravager on the prowl.
Champion killer. Well met. Aloy! Here to help me hunt down those machines, I hope?
Stocking up for the hunt.
Aloy, over here. Oh, you came. I'm touched. Heard you've been causing all kinds of trouble. Regala must be thrilled. You'll have to excuse the mess. Our soldiers use this place to prepare themselves before herding machines into the canyon and harvesting parts. Feel free to take any supplies you need. Our prey isn't far.
I'm right behind you.
This way. Sooner we get those machine hearts, the faster we'll get the water we need. Can't believe an Outlander would lend us a hand when our own clan won't. Our so-called commander's always talking about how scarce water is in the desert. But do you really think anyone in Scalding Spear's dying of thirst? Or our own squad? Our clan should be led by someone who knows what it's like to fight tooth and nail to survive.
And I'm guessing that someone is you?
Nice job! Make sure everyone...
Parts flying!
And here I thought you'd abandoned me. We still have machine parts to harvest.
Sorry, had to go deal with something. You were talking about something before I left.
Oh, right. I'd make sure everyone gets all the water they need. No matter what village they're from.
Didn't Jataka say you guys have too little to go around to begin with?
I'm sure I'd be able to fix that somehow. There's always a way. We're here. Heard you've been causing all kinds of trouble. Regala must be thrilled. Hold on to any hearts you loot, and I'll take them from you later.
Shouldn't use frost on it. The override for Fanghorns should work now.
Come on! Give us a fight worth inking! Hey! This one's done for! Ha! God damn! Hey, that'll leave a good scar to show off!
Acid's eating away at me. Now to follow up.
Shake it off, Aloy! That hit didn't feel so good. Get some cover! Tend to your wound! Hey! Use this!
It definitely helps.
Aloy! Grab this ammo! Come at me, you sandblasted scab! Ha! Let them have it!
I need to attend to the dead. Make sure their tags get back to their families. You can harvest the machine hearts, I'd be grateful.
I'll have use for these soon enough. That's all the parts we need. I should take these to Draka.
May the wings of the Ten carry you home, my brother.
I got the hearts. We should head back to Arrowhand.
Yeah. At least now we can bag and tag these soldiers. Hold on. Since you can clearly handle a bunch of angry machines, I want to go back to where the Thunderjaw hit us. I lost a lot more fighters there. I can't just leave them to rot. They deserve to be bagged and tagged too. Will you come with me?
Lead the way.
Glad to have you along. To think, so many have to die just to get water.
Did you try talking to your commander at Scalding Spear?
Please, the only thing she'll listen to is the sound of a bow being drawn. About that, wouldn't mind having yours at my side if it ever came to it.
I'm just passing through, Draka.
You can't blame me for trying. This is it. Where the Thunderjaw ripped through my squad.
I'm sorry, Draka.
They were warriors to the end. We should get started.
Someone's alive. By the rocks.
Speak sense, soldier.
Burrowers.
To battle!
It's the end for you.
Got some ammo coming your way! Hit it where it hurts!
Thunderjaw's back. This is gonna get rough.
Taking down a Thunderjaw is always a good challenge.
Some ammo? Come and get it! Oh, now you're just showing off, Aloy! Keep those hits coming!
Shoot it up.
Come on, Aloy! Get up! I'm in trouble over here!
I need more of this ammo. Sounds resistant to shock.
Let's make these arrows sting! Come on! Give us a fight worth inching. Don't waste that ammo. Here.
There, machine's vulnerable.
Acid'll do a lot of damage.
Some ammo? We're barely making a dent on this thing. We need more firepower.
There's plenty dead Ravagers around. We can use their cannons!
Go get one! I'll draw the Thunderjaw's fire, give you some room. Come on! Give us a fight worth it.
Much better.
Welcome back.
Gotta follow up while that acid's working.
Shooting off those rats.
Come and get it. Come on! Give us a fight worth inking.
We did it! Hey, do me a favor and get to Thunderjaw's heart. I need to check on that soldier.
I'll gather these. Well, this'll do. I should check on Draka and that soldier.
Didn't think I was going to make it.
You did good, soldier. Thanks to this one.
You were the one who refused to...
We'll be right behind.
Of course.
With that...
Defended the Coolander. We thank you. Walk in honor.
Appreciate the extra pair of hands, chap.
I didn't reach my age without knowing how to mend.
I've heard of you, Outlander. Your exploits must require...
Good thing you're not in charge.
Be careful!
You up for a game of strike later? Okay.
You know my stock. Return when you need it.
We share the same enemies. Are you certain there's nothing good thing out of a country called Reddit? Talk yourself up all you want. With honor.
The desert has never bared its fangs as fiercely.
Chance to trade this time.
Blinding storms, new machines raining fire.
And no water for thirsty wounded.
You and the chief saved us.
You've returned. Where's Draka?
Just a little late, Chaplain. Gained some extra baggage on the way back. She's got the machine hearts, including a Thunderjaws. You should have seen this flame in the desert. Here. Something to commemorate our heroic victory.
A victory indeed. Command will be relieved to hear about this.
Get them to Scalding Spear as soon as you can. And tell the commander how many had to die to get them.
Huntress, may I have a word? I heard what you did at the Grove. They say that in addition to your bow and spear, you have a kind of second sight, especially for matters that have to do with the old ones?
That's one way to put it.
So it's true. You've done well by my clan, but our troubles may not be as easily settled as Draka believes. I think your second sight might be just what we need.
What exactly is the problem?
Not here. Meet me at Scalding's Spear. I'll explain everything.
I'll see you there when I can.
Good. The entire clan might depend on it.
Keep your blade bright. Aloy, Regala's Bane.
The defenses.
This'll break my fall. Stripped it. Frost will make it brittle. It's always good to have extra. And now it's an angry flaming machine. Okay, better.
Aloy, it's Kotalo. If you're in need of provisions, I recommend stopping by Saltbite, a village north of the Grove. Their cook's meals give a soldier strength like nothing else. And who knows? Maybe they could use your help, too.
Maybe I'll check it out. Thanks.
No, that's not her.
I must be closing in on the signal.
Tanakh outpost nearby. The rebel kind.
Smoke.
Eyes up here, brother.
Could be camp.
Chased me
Yeah, I
all
should
the
check
way
it out.
back to camp.
Some kind of boss. Camp?
Are your stories
How big on
always...
to Talana? Glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage.
Secret passage, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up after we made camp. I also made peace offerings that Amadis wanted me to ask.
What did you...
Most time, somewhere, he set out to... I tried.
Thanks, Raggard.
Hope you
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of...
Of course, he's one man alone in the forbidden...
I think it's more than... I'll meet... But then, you're going to tell me who...
Fine. I'll lay low.
Like we have company. Why not rest for a moment, friend?
That girl was wound up tighter than a twisted spring. She didn't have to hit me.
Well, she didn't like you going through her parcels. She
Have I got
warned
news
you.
for you?
Twice.
She's tougher than the whole
I was
Vanguard.
just